morning. In today's session, we'll go for a demonstration of MySQL and Python Connect. MySQL and Python Connect, in which I'll show you how to connect Python with MySQL, so that whatever command we are executing from Python platform, that will be executed in MySQL. Okay. In the last session, I will show you how to execute command in MySQL. Two commands basically, the create command and the insert command. Okay. So today we'll go for that command only, create command and insert command, using the MySQL. Using the Python platform. Okay. For that, I have already opened MySQL as well as Python. So let me to show you in MySQL first. This is the MySQL window, in which I am showing you the database list first by using the command show databases. Now these are the 6 databases which are already in the computer. That is the information schema, MySQL, performance schema, Sakila, Sky and World. These are the 6 databases. Okay. Now let the command line of MySQL minimized, and I am opening Python over here. Now this is your Python window. In this Python window, you have to create a new file. As you have already created new files, like this file, a new file, a shell file has been created. In this platform, you have to use some commands which is used to connect your MySQL and Python. Okay. So in the first command, you have to import a module for MySQL. For that, you have to use the command import space MySQL dot connector. MySQL dot connector. Okay. Now this is a module that imported your MySQL connector to the Python programming. Okay. After that, you have to open the MySQL database in Python. For that, the command you have to use a submodule or an object of MySQL connector, that is connect. Okay. For that, you have to use MySQL dot connector dot connect. Okay. MySQL dot connector dot connect to what? Connect to the MySQL. In our case here, in this particular module, you have to pass 3 parameters. Okay, then 3 or 4 parameters. The basic parameter is the host, second is the username, and third is the password for that user. Okay. So in this case, the host is the local host. The host is the local host in the sense कि in this particular computer, I am using this computer itself used as the MySQL server. If the server is in if the MySQL is in server in another computer and in network you are connecting to MySQL, in that case, in case of the host, you have to enter the IP address of that particular server or that particular file. But here, in the same computer, the MySQL has been installed as the MySQL server, so the host is the local host. So the first parameter is host is equal to, within a pair of single quote, you have to write down local host. There should not be any space between local and host. Directly you can write down local host, comma. The second is the user. As I told you, the default user is root. So here I am using the root user as root. And the third one is your password. Whatever password you are entered at the time of installation, the same password you have to use over here. In my case it is admin, so I am using the password admin here. Then close the bracket. Okay, now this is a module. In this, when we are executing any command, this particular line or this particular statement will help the command to execute in MySQL prompt. Okay, so this much command is okay, but what happened, better to store this command in a variable. So I am using a variable over here. In this case I am mentioning a variable mydb. Suppose the variable name, you can use any variable name. Mydb is equal to mysql dot connector dot connect, host is equal to localhost, user is equal to root, and the password is admin. Okay, now what happened? Now for mydb store the total connection string, this string has been stored in mydb. So anything you are executing through mydb or anything you are performing, any operation to mydb will reflect or execute in this particular part. That means in this local host with user root and the password admin will execute. Okay, now next, suppose I want to check whether the connection is done properly or not. For that I am going to print the connection ID. Okay, and for that purpose you have to write down a command print. Print is the command of your Python. You have already used the print command. So print, suppose I am writing mydb. mydb is your total dot connection connection underscore ID. Close the bracket. Suppose I am saving the file. The same manner you can save the file. Suppose I am saving the file in the name testing, or any name you can give. Suppose testing is the name. Now let me to run the command. Okay, so when I am running this command, okay, now see here the connection ID has been displayed 3. Okay, any number appear over here, that means your connection has been done. Now you are ready to execute any command. Okay, so this is the simply we are connecting to MySQL and Python. Now I am removing this command because this command is no more needed. Next, for executing any command in MySQL, you need to obtain the cursor of MySQL. That means here, in this case, any command, this is particular position is known as the cursor position at which you are entering the command. So you have to obtain this cursor position in Python so that the command can be executed from Python. For that, one variable, one module has been used, and that module is known as your mydb dot cursor. mydb dot cursor is the module. Okay, again a better idea to store this module in a variable. So suppose I am using any variable name you can use. I am using cursor so that it stands for cursor variable. Okay, so mydb dot cursor has been stored in cursor. Now one function of cursor is execute. Now using that execute command, you can execute any command in MySQL. For example, suppose I am writing cursor dot execute. Then I want to create a database. So you have to use the same create command over here. Within a pair of double quote, you have to write down. Suppose create space database. create database. The database name is suppose school. Close the double quote, close the bracket. The command is create database school. Now I'm saving the module. Either you can use the save option, or you can use the Ctrl+S. You can run the module, or you can use the shortcut key F5. I'm running the module. Okay. Okay, the command is executed. No error are there in this particular file. The commands is executed, but you don't have any output in the Python screen. For checking the command, you have to go to the MySQL over here. Again, now I'm here in MySQL. Now I am using the same command. Previously when I used the show database command, what happened? There are 6 databases. Now I am using the same command, show databases. Now what happens? 7 row in a set. That means one is your school has been added over here. Previously it was information, MySQL, performance, Aquila, Sky and world. Here information, MySQL, performance, Aquila, school and Sky. This is the database. Okay, so one database has been created when the command is executed in the Python platform. Okay, now I am showing you how to create a table. Suppose here I am using the command. I am using the database school. Database school. Okay, the database changed. The database has been changed. Now I'm using another command, show tables. So tables command is there. Now it's showing you empty set. That means there is no table in the school database. Now we are going to create a table in the database school. Now come to the same file. Now in this MyDB SQL connector connect line, you have to add one more parameter over here, that is the database, because now there was no databases has been created. Now I have to create a database is already created, that is school database, and the commands will be executed in the school database. So that you have to use the database as in the MySQL command line prompt or MySQL command line window. You have to use the database, then you can use the create command. For using the database, here I have to pass another parameter, that is database is equal to the database name. The database is equal to the database name. In our case, the database name is school. So school is the database. Okay. Now the same thing, cursor MyDB, same thing. Now create database school. In place of this create database school, we have to use the command for create table. Okay. Now suppose I am using the command create table. Then the table name, suppose the table name is student. Okay. Then start the bracket. Inside the bracket, I have to mention the attribute. The first attribute, suppose admission number. The data type is integer. The data type is integer. The length is 4. Comma. The second attribute is suppose a name or roll number. Roll number. And the data type is character over here. I am using the keywords in capital letter like create, table, integer, cat. These are the keywords, so that I am using capital letter over here. Then you can write down in small letter also. Okay, it is character 6. And the third one I want to one more. Yes, suppose name, and the data type is varchar. The data type is varchar. The length is suppose 20. Okay, close the bracket. close the double quote. Okay, now the command is create table student, admission number integer 4, roll number character 6 and name var character 20. This bracket create table, this bracket has been closed over here and this is the bracket of execute command. Okay, now I'm saving the file. The file has been saved. Let's run the file and see what happened. Okay, there is no error. That means the command is executed in MySQL. Now come to MySQL prompt. Again, I am opening MySQL prompt. Okay, now let's see whether the database has been used or not. So I am using again a school database. Yes, the database has been changed now. Now see sort tables. So tables. Now see one table student is created over here. Okay. So that much for today. I think you can understand, you will able to understand how to execute the commands from MySQL from Python over MySQL command line. Thank you and have a nice day.